Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear me? No, anybody can join. You can hear the music. Say what? What about now? All right. Oh, took a lot to get here today. So let me start off by saying, Selah, Seku, Hallelujah, Fatah. We got the whole family in here, squeezing through the squeezing through the YouTube universe, bringing unto you the universe. Mm. Today gonna be short and sweet. Might not be short to your definition of short, but we go by the spirit in here. Sometimes I think it's gonna be short. What I think is short is not the short that was brought forth. So with this, also greetings and blessings unto you who have opened up the gate, the doors, so that you can be in tune with the portal that has been given to us to connect unto each other even further and reach out into the places to where this world makes it seem like it's impossible for us to reach. Look at the mighty works that he has done and laid out for us. It's amazing when we take time to think. If we truly take time to think, ergo, therefore, the calling of this segment here is take time, something we do not do, and we don't understand that one of the reasons we can't take time, we feel it for ourselves, is because our time, the time you go by, the time we've been taught to go by, this this as if this is real time, and it's called a watch. Why do you want me to watch this all the time? We spend so much time watching this that we don't watch this. We spend so much time watching this, but we don't watch this. We don't watch any of this. We watch not these, we watch not these, we watch not these, and we watch not this because we are not aware of this. So we miss the bulletin, but we are barely missing the bullets that go in. Blessings, Mother Jayana. Hallelujah for you. Ahaya, family. Ahaya. Ahaya, hala, haya. Ahaya, hala, ahaya. You have to forgive me. I just came off my nap. It's one of those days. It feels real draining. And that energy, that draining energy didn't want me to make this video. It was trying to drain me to the point where it just wanted me to lay down and rest because it didn't want whatever the spirit is going to bring forth to come out. So this is a glorious day. So let me wake my ass up and say, Ahaya, Hala, Haya, Hallelujah, Ata, Ata. I had a beautiful young woman I met the other day asked me, what are you saying? Where you get this from? Today we spoke also. I get it from, you'll see one of the videos called in here, We Go by the Spirit. Because we are taking time to get to know ourselves through the Spirit. Ahaya, haya, ata, ata. No one is giving me these things. I'm going in to myself, to all of my shit, to all of my glory, and I'm digging my way in to myself to find myself. Because my spirit has been showing me for the longest time that I am so far away from me, yet I feel so close to me. And this is what they call a conundrum. This feeling has had me boggle my mind for so long that I feel something right here, but I can't even get to it because we have been watching the wrong time. And no one has taught us how to watch the signs, the real time, where it exists. It exists right here. This is forever time. So right now you are receiving forever knowledge. And if you don't tap into your spirit, there's nothing I can say to you. It's nothing I can do for you that's going to truly uh, help you cross those barriers, break those dams. But I can say some things to you that will smack the shit out of you, that will help awaken you so that you can see where you are. So in actuality, the things that I speak can help you, can save you, and will save you, though only if you are aware and you are searching for who you are. If not, these things that I say unto you, they will just put you to your death because this is where you're headed already. This is what you're working on, whether you know it or not. You're not working on your life in the positive, but you are working on your life in the destructive, which the destructive for me is positive, but it will be destruction and what you feel negative for you. So I'm gonna keep this simple today because I like simplicity. I'm gonna do a reading, and let me make this clear. From now on, I'm gonna do my best not to break down scriptures for you. I'm just gonna read. Some things I'm I'm going to delve into a little bit. But it is not my duty to give you everything. It is my duty to feed you what you need to help bring you to the table. But before you come to the table, you have to prepare yourself. Somebody get that from me, second Esdras, chapter 8, verse 51. So let's start it again. Glory be unto you, whether you tuned into the portal or not. The signal, the current, the message has gone out. I don't even have to open 51. I don't even have to open this for you to receive this message. This is just allowing you to put a face to what you're feeling right now, because this is what we go by. We're not going by the spirit, we're going by the flesh. But it's okay for you to gaze upon my flesh at this moment, because my flesh is filled with the Holy Spirit and the holiest of the holies. What'd you say? You got it? Read that out loud. Bring that up for us. Hold on. Excuse me. And blessed be the reader. What we didn't do is, before we do this, let's start with a prayer. Huh? We already know the prayer. We're going to be starting with a prayer before we read, so that the word that comes out of our lips is already blessed and glorified by the Holy Spirit and purified, so that we're not speaking anything of impurities. I had some other things, is anything that is impure. And if we speak wrongly, then the Spirit will immediately correct us. This is in the name of my holy Fatah. So let it be all things that come out from now until forever be spoken uprightly. So let's say this prayer. Are you ready? Thank you, Almighty Father, for allowing me to know thine's will.
Thank you, Almighty Father, for allowing me to know God's will.
Thank you for leading me into the land of uprightness.
Thank you for leading me into the land of
Is that it?
uprightness.
No. Mm-hmm. So I got to get my brain functioning real quick, mm, appropriately. Yeah. For thou art my Father. I thank you for allowing me to know thou's will. For thou art mine. All these prayers, they just, hey, praise. And they be like, praise, praise. But at least I'm messing up with goodness. So it ain't like I'm really messing up, but I'm messing up with goodness, because it's praise all on my soul. It's praise on my spirit. It's praise on my mind. It's praise on my body. It's praise on my words. Everything I do now is in praise of He, of the Holy One, the only one that is for me. So let's try this again. Uh, Thank you for allowing me to know thine's will.
Thank you for allowing me to know God's will.
For thou art my Fatah.
For thou art my Father.
Thy spirit is good.
Thy spirit is good.
Quickening. I thank you for leading me into the line of uprightness. Thank you for the, oh no, thank you for leading me into the line of uprightness.
Thank you for leading me into the line of uprightness.
Thank you for quickening me, O Almighty.
Thank you for putting me, O Almighty.
For thine now made sake,
For thine now made sake,
for thine's righteousness' sake.
for thine's righteousness' sake.
Thank you for showing me
Thank you for showing me
how to bring my soul out of trouble.
how to bring my soul out of trouble.
And of thine mercy,
And of thine mercy,
teaching me
teaching me
how to cut off all my enemies
how to cut off all my enemies.
and all those that try and afflict my soul.
All those that try to afflict my soul.
For I am, for I am
For I am
thine servant.
thine servant.
So unto you, Almighty Fatah,
So unto you, Almighty Father,
and you alone,
and you alone,
I say,
I say,
Selah,
Selah,
Seku,
Sekou,
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
We've all just woken up from and still waking up from a nap that just got started shortly because something is going on right now. And we've been paying attention that it's a big shaking going on. And in this shaking, when you are connected, when you are communing with the one, you feel everything that he feels to different extents for different people because some people's connection are stronger than others. Some are closer than others. But once you are connected, you are connected. So don't feel bad that your connection is not as strong as the next one. Just work more and in a better form on your connection. So this is what we're gonna do real here. Now, right here. We're working on our connection so that we don't miss that call because we online already. I don't want to miss not a thing. And if your spirit is calling you, your spirit is saying you don't want to, it does not want to miss not a thing. It's attempting to awaken you. So we're going to be reading from uh, Job chapter, no, we're going to read from Job chapter 4. But first, my daughter is going to read from Second Esdras chapter 8, verse 51. You read it and I'll repeat after you. Come on. Actually, let me just go to it too. I can still repeat it after you, but let me. I know prayed you his sons, his mother, his daughters, and nurse, and young babies. Let's say the Almighty. Why not create you? Think you would be my. Oh, then I got something. Can I read? Let me read this first. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 28. Thus saith the Almighty Fatah, or we like to say the Almighty Almighty. Have not, excuse me, have I not prayed you as a father his sons? Huh? As a mother her daughters? and a nurse her young babes. 29. When I give you this, I just feel, and it seems to me through my feelings and through my thoughts that I'm giving you too much that you don't appreciate. The young woman asked me today, again, where do I get these things from? I said, demons. That shook her a little bit. She asked the right questions. That's a beautiful thing because we're always supposed to be in questioning mode, but it's the way we ask questions. And when most people hear that, they go, you see, I know. You don't know anything because what you've been given by the demons has fucked your life off, and it still has you in a fuck state of living or being. So all the pain, all the torture, all the torment, all the bruises, all the ailments that I had to fight, that I still have to fight to get this fruit to bring forth unto you. Even the good, the beautiful spirits that I meet every day, I say thank you, thank you. And I'm so thankful that my Father has sent you to me. But even you are not appreciating this food enough because you're used to somebody sticking a spoon down your throat. Sometimes I may have to stick that spoon down your throat, but I'm not going to keep doing it. I'm only going to give it to you once or twice because I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm growing from my mistakes. And I'm learning from my victories. And I'm growing from my victories because I need to get out of the fuck shit. So when I say I got these things from demons, yeah, I had to go take back what was mine from the demons, from their demon asses. I had to go and still have to go take back my knowledge, my born right, my courage, my life from the demons, from the devils, from the satans, from the evils that have been clutching on to my born right, to my power. So if you're not really ready to fight, you die. And ain't nobody gonna save your ass. You die. Because you are not taking time out to be kind unto yourself. You are not taking time to be kind to yourself. You are not taking time to be kind and find yourself. You are not taking time to be kind and find your mind for yourself. 29, that ye would be my people. If you don't take time, you can't be his people. All things come from him, but all things come from him differently. And I should be your fatah, that ye would be my children, and I should be your fatah. See that? I'm gonna give you a little. I ain't gonna give you, but I'm gonna, cause it's there. But I'm gonna help you see. Right here it says Almighty Lord in the beginning of 28. Then we read down more. Okay, we go into 29. That ye may be my people, and I should be your God. Then it says God, that ye would be my children. Huh? Gods don't have children. They have a wicked ass brood. They have a wicked ass you. They have little goats, little crazy ass looking fucking animals that never want to be right, although they proclaim that they want to be right and that they are the rightest. Then we read further, and I should be your father. It says father here. Why does it say Almighty Lord there, and then God, and then he speaks of children, then he speaks of your father? Ain't no God, no father. Ain't no God ever been a father. You and all your gods that you deal, excuse me, that deal with you on the daily, they have never been fatherly unto you. They have been nothing but your daddies and your mommies, your dad and your mom. Hey, dad. Hey, mom. And your mamas and your pops. I'm not your pops. Even when I use the term, I ain't never really get to use the term dad with my oldest. But my daughter that came after, before I came in this, uh, she was young, but she was coming up with daddy. That still sounds better to me than dad. But it quickly changed. It didn't take long to change that dad had to turn into father because that suit didn't fit me. So she was saying daddy father. And then she dropped the daddy. And as she was dropping the daddy, it was because I was becoming more of a father. And I was letting that daddy shit go. See, you are not willing to go into hell, so you are not willing to prevail. Or they say prevail. You are not willing to prevail or prevail. You're not ready for the triumph, nor do you want to do the work that it takes for you to triumph. Well, that would be on you. That's not going to stop me. It's going to allow me to even excel even further because you're showing me that I'm made much more better than you. And I have a gift that I bet not waste any longer. So your weakness allows me to get stronger. Your strength allows me to get stronger. I will be brought down by nothing any longer. Everything will elevate me. And I'm here plain for the eyes to see if you choose. I'm going to keep on reading. See, when you go by the Spirit, you may like to do something, think you're going to do something else. But he say, hold up, back up. Yeah, what's that right there? Aha. 30. I gathered you together. He did what? I gathered you together as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. Second Esdras chapter 1, verse 30. Let me say that. Second Esdras chapter 1, verse 30. Don't worry about if you don't have it in your book. It's on your phone. Google, uh, search the name, the names that I'm calling, the names that I'm calling. Second Esdras chapter 1, verse, we started at 28. Now we on 30. I gathered you together as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face. What? You on what? Why would he say something like that to me? He said, I'm his child. But you better listen closely. He said, haven't I dealt with you like as a father dealeth with you? As a mother dealeth with you? As a nurse, her young babes? So that I should be your father? That you should know who your true father is? Your true mother is? And you would be my children. See, we come different ways. Some of us come straight from him, but we don't behave this way. So we are not considered to be his children because we don't behave as holy children should behave. You're too busy worrying about everything else, and you're not taking time to be kind to find your peace of mind. So he said, I gathered you together as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? That means even though he's brought us together, we still don't want to be what? We still don't want to be gathered, except by foul shit, not by holiness. We want to be gathered by lies, by Christmas trees, and Thanksgiving murdering of turkeys, celebrating the murdering of the natural people, not the indigenous people. They're not even people. They're animals. They're hybrids, facsimiles of the natural people who you are looking at this very moment. So I'm not indigenous. I am natural unto this whole planet. This whole planet is mine. It was created for me. Therefore, it's mine. And I'm here to take it back from you, the blind, the greedy, murderous, selfish pigs that you are. And I'm going to be a shining example, brighter than any star, unto my people to show them it's time to come home, baby. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face. I don't even want to see you because you look disgusting. You look like degenerates. You think you are everything under the sun but what you are. And excuse me, not think. You feel like you think that you are something, but you know nothing. This is why you can't be next to me. So all you people who saying he love you and you got a personal relationship with God and you meaning that you have a relationship with my father, you are a liar. You are a hypocrite. Excuse me, hypocrite. As my son taught me, you are a hypocrite. And the truth is in you, but you don't know nothing about it. He does not like you. Some he has hope for. And not even his hope is different. He knows his chosen are going to awake in the time of the great awakening. So he doesn't really have to hope. He knows. He has knowledge of this. So he's not worried about anything, even though we keep trying to cause him worry. Huh? Because we won't listen. So I will cast you out from my face. I don't want you in my face. Your breath stinks. It smells like your ass. I can't see the difference between the top of your shoulders and the bottom of your waist. I don't see the difference. 31. When you offer unto me, I will turn my face from you. Huh? So who the fuck are your praises going to? Who is your glorifying? That's the old church lady. They get in the aisles of the church and they start going crazy. Who is all of that going to? When you're speaking in tongues, you say you're speaking, but when you're speaking in tongues, who is that going to? Translate that for me, please. What? Translate that for me, please. Because the language, what we call language, the speak that has been given to me, I can translate every word, every vibration that is given to me. And if I can't, I'm going to say to you at this moment, I can't. I may offer you something that I feel like is leading me to, but I'm not going to say it's a definite until I know definitely. But you can't translate anything. But I know exactly what I'm speaking, even when I'm not aware of it in the fullness that it is. So the devils I've gotten this knowledge from, these are all the devils that are within me, that are outside of me now and inside of me. Because I've been being held hostage by evil. We all have been being held hostage by the evil ones. Do y'all hear me? Hey, man. Hey, sweet man. Boy, you looking like a honey bear over there. That's a honey bear. Or sweet little graham cracker. I got all these beautiful gifts he's given unto me. Hmm? I got so many little honey grams and teddy bears. Honey bees. I better learn how to. Oh, that's funny. Verse 19 of the same chapter. Then had I pity upon your mornings and gave you manna to eat. What did I just say I had? Honey bears. I said my little mine over there is a what? My little honey bear. I got all these little honey bears and honey crackers, honey graham crackers. And then right there, it says what? Then had I pity upon your mornings. He got tired of us crying and whining, bitching, moaning, and complaining. And he had pity upon us and gave you manna to eat. What's manna? So ye did eat Angel's food. So, huh? Not this little shit down here that they call angel food cake, devil's food cake. Why would you even make a cake called devil's food cake? Unless you was a fucking devil. Everything that we eat should be angelic. So he said he gave us angel food to eat when he got tired of us mourning, crying, bitching, moaning, complaining, even though we weren't doing the right thing. Okay, well, y'all want to see, I'm tired. Shut up. Here, take some of this. Shut up, rabbit. So he gave us this, and it should have fixed your ass. It's Angel food. How come it ain't fix you? Huh? Yes. I gave you Angel food. Food that I give my other children. I fed you with it. Back to 31. Second Esdras chapter 1, verse 31. When you offer unto me, I will turn my face from you. That's why I be laughing at. Excuse me. I'm fasting right now because today is the Sabbath day. Even though it's evening, it's still Sabbath the day for me. When you when you are fasting, you start to expel a lot of unnecessary things, all the unnecessary things that are in your body, in your mind, in your soul, your spirit, whatever you start to expel all impurities from your being. So gases will come up, pus will come out, oils will come out, dirt will come out, and we'll call it pus, but dirt and oil will come out of all these places. Odors will come out. So if odors and all these things that don't belong to me are coming out, why would I want to do things to put them right back in? But we don't fast. We think fast means something else. We're going to keep on going though. We don't take time to be kind, to find ourselves. When you, verse 31, when you offer unto me, I will turn my face from you. For your solemn feast days, your new moon, and your circumcisions have I forsaken. You did what with the circumcision? Because you've been doing things that you ain't got no business doing in the first place. Your new moons and your feast days, you ain't giving honor to him. You really giving honor to yourself, to that feast that is set before you. That's one of your gods, you greedy ass pigs. You can't wait to go slaughter and murder something so you can stuff it in your face. When he didn't say for us to do those things in the first place. But everybody think they know about these scrolls that have been opened or that are here. You think because you can open the book and turn the pages that it's been opened unto you. It has not been opened unto you. This is why you are lost within your foul little crevice you call a mind. And it's not yours, so you need to call it yours because it belongs to someone else. And until you get back on a right track and start fighting for your mind, your self, you will receive no help to get out of the shithole that you are in. "32. I sent unto you my servants." What did you do with all the servants that he sent? What did they do with them, children? They what? They killed them? Or they did what? You murdered them. You slain them. You tortured them. You profaned them. You tried to shame them. But you cannot. Because when you are true, there's nothing you can do to me. Even if he allows you to harm my body, it is for a greater reason that I sacrifice myself. because I am my own help. I am the greatest help. Within me, there is nothing outside of me. So I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith the Almighty. Touch me the wrong way, you die. And any way that I didn't say you can touch me is the wrong way. So I fear you not any longer. I fear not the Almighty One himself. Although I can feel fear, I fear him not, for he is for me and not against me. And I do not oppose him, but I am for him. And I am here to expose him unto all the world, whether you want to hear it or not, because he is the glory of life itself. So why would I fear you, knowing I have all the power that ever was, ever will be? Who is he? Riding with me. Hmm? And with his light, it shows me exactly what you are. I'm little Toto, and you the cowardly lion. You're nothing but weak ass little bullies. And your time is up. Because we are taking time to be kind unto ourselves, so that we may find our minds where dwells in all my help. 8:51, Doctor. Man, I could read so much of that. Can I read a little bit more? I'm gonna read a little bit more. Second Ezra, still chapter 1. Verse 33. Thus saith the Almighty, your house is desolate. I will cast you out, and the wind as the wind doth stubble. 34. And your children shall not be fruitful, and your children shall not be fruitful, for they have despised my commandments and done the thing that is evil before me. Where they get it from? She get it from her mama, because her daddy wasn't there. You get some shit from him too, but her father wasn't there. It was only but two women in the house, or two women they was connected to. So she got it from her mama because her father ain't stand up to her mama and put her ass in her place. Show her how to be in her place, because he now knew how to be in his place. So the same shit she has got from her mama, you have gotten from your mama, dad. And you still kissing mama's ass. And you won't stand up to mama the right way, because you have been made unfruitful. For they have despised my commandments and done the thing that is evil before me. 35. Your house will I give to a people that shall come. Huh? Which not having heard of me, yet shall believe me, yet shall know me. When I speak to them, they shall know that I speak the truth, even though my own children don't accept me. To whom I have showed no signs, I have not given them any signs. But when I speak to them, they gonna hear me. But I've given you all these things and you denied me. In my whole life, I've shown myself this. It's been shown to me that the worst people that I've ever, the most ungrateful people I've ever met in my life, they've all had something, even the poor. Most people I've been around are ungrateful. But I've been around some beautiful people too who were grateful. But still, they didn't search enough. But they were lost, doing their best, and they shared with me. So I say thank you unto you. And I'm sharing this with you, whether I see your face or not. The spirit is gone out, and it will bring you into remembrance. All you have to do is pay attention to the signs. Which not having heard of me, yet shall know me, to whom I have showed no signs, yet they shall do that I have commanded them. 36. They have seen no prophets. Huh? Islam, you have seen no prophets. Scientology, you have seen no prophets. Mormon, you have seen no prophets. Catholic, you have seen no prophets. Your religions have seen no prophets. Yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them. These heathens going to the church and they recall their sins and they go into the little box and they ask for forgiveness for their sins, even though they ain't gonna get it because they don't really mean it. But they are in remembrance of their sins, and they can't forget them because they are sinful, and they won't be forgiven because they weren't created to be forgiven. 7 Hail Marys, Hail Marys of Judas, St. John. I'm back. I had to switch channels on you real quick. They have seen no prophets, yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them. But they don't have any real feeling about it. Even though they know they're doing wrong, they try to go through the motions, but that's all they can do is go through the motion because they are not connected in the way that I and those who are like me are connected. They don't have any remorse. And you still looking for them to have remorse, but you won't even take time out to be kind, be remorseful unto yourself, to experience your remorse. You won't come into remembrance of all that you have done wrong. You just keep going about your day like everything is fine and you never did nothing wrong. 37. I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness. And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they know the thing that I say. Some are going to come, and when I call, they just going to hear me. Remember, I said he hoped, but I had to retract that. His hope is not what we call hope. He is deep, the deepest in the knowing. So he knows that his children, his fruit is going to rise again. And he's mighty enough and patient enough to wait us all out. Y'all hear me? 38. And now, brother, behold, what glory. And now, brother, now, sister, behold, what glory is before you. And see the people that cometh from the east. 39. Unto whom I will give for leaders. Here it says Abraham, Yasik, and Yaakov. Who is Oseas? Is that supposed to be Obadiah? Oseas, Amos, and Micaias, Eo, and Abias. It was obvious. Obvious. The Tobias. Abias and Ionas. Or Abdias. It's not a B, excuse me. Then Nahum and Habakkuk. Woo, some names here. Sophonius, Aggeus, Zechariah, and Malak. Yeah, I know the way they pronounce it, but Malachiah, which is called also an angel of the Almighty. What did I say that those people were? Wow. You just got so much food right now. This is why I say I'm not going to be breaking things down by just me reading it. If it don't intrigue you to want to learn more, then it's not for you in the right manner, in the manner in which you may believe. If you come across this and it's not intriguing enough because it ain't got lights and globes, disco balls all floating around, and ram's horns and what's the other horn? What's the other? Kudu and kudus and what's the little what's the little cat? The menorahs. If it ain't got menorahs and 50 million incense blowing around and people's head wrapped up in then this ain't for you. And you know, it's okay. Everything is okay. All right, go to 8 and 51. This it's all right. I'm there. I'm there. Come on. The book of Second Esdras, chapter 8, verse 51. But understand thou for thyself.
Seek out the glory.
And seek out the glory for such as be like thee. What did I just read over there? He say, but what? Verse 38, chapter 1, Second Esdras. And now, brother, behold, what glory. And what did you just read?
Seek out the glory.
And seek out the glory. How you going to behold the glory if you don't seek out the glory? Because when it come upon your ass, if you ain't been seeking it out, oh boy, you in trouble. Sister, you in trouble. Dad, you in trouble. Mom, your ass in trouble. And dads, you in trouble worse than everybody. Because nobody made you be no fucking dad. Your father created you to be a father. Nothing else. So we, when we are not in our place, the responsibility of everything is on our shoulders. Period. So I can talk about all the parts I need to talk about and speak about everything I need to speak about, and that's what I'm going to do. But it all comes back until I'm responsible for my children. I'm responsible for my woman. I'm responsible for the home that my father has given unto me, that he created for me. He created my woman from me for me. He created my children, and he allowed me, say this right, through me to create me again. Seeing what I just say, somebody popped on and popped off. No, some just now. But it's okay. Maybe they'll come back to it later. But what I'm saying is that these things, I would like to keep doing this, but I'm actually thinking that these things are going to stop. Because I only do this to bring you to the pasture. And if you don't come to the pasture, then you don't eat. The sheep don't graze. Because for me to sit here unto you, like I need to be somebody of importance by opening up portals here to sit on my eyes and give you something that you don't deserve, that you have not worked for, I would be a fool. Like I'm thirsting for attention. Even before I came into this with my music, I wasn't thirsting for attention, but I was thirsty, still thirsty. But now I get to drink whenever I'm thirsty. So I don't thirst for the same things. Because when I drink continually, it quenches my thirst immediately. So you're going to jump on one day and you're going to fall off the cliff. Because once this is there's no more. And we are in those times. We are in that time. We just heard him say what you've done to the prophets, everybody he sent to help you. You denied him. You don't want to be helped. But my spirit, my word, my life is going to go out and it's going to renew everything. What side of the renewal you end up on is your choice. Uh, read 52.
52.
Uh-huh.
For unto you is the paradise open.
But for the ones that is for the ones that is for, the ones that I've recently met, and when you spoken to me, tears roll down your eyes. Not for me yelling at you and defaming you and being derogatory with you and doing my best to put you down and make you feel inadequate, but from speaking the truth to you, someone you just met, rivers of tears running down your face. Why? Because when you spoke to me, what happened, y'all? Read that again.
For unto you is paradise open.
For unto you is paradise open. I am the opening and I am the closing. and paradise has been opened unto you. You can choose the promised land if you like, but I would rather have paradise. Para, paradise, para. Read on.
The tree of life is planted.
The tree of life is planted. Come on.
The time to come. The time to come is
The time to come is
prepared.
prepared. Come on.
Plenteousness is made ready.
Plenteousness is made ready. Oh, and you reading so eloquently. Come on.
A city is built
A city is builded
and rest is
and rest is
allowed.
allowed. Take time to be kind to find your peace of mind. See, I wanted to go somewhere else, but the spirit, I, I allow my spirit because it's the greatest part of me. Hmm? I'm trying to catch up with who I am, but in order to catch up, I've learned I can't go around chasing everything. I need to sit my ass the fuck down. Sit my fuck down so I can look at it and dispense it and place it in its proper place and perspective and initiate the organization of my thoughts, my shit, my filthy little house, my junky ass house that no one has taught me how to keep clean. No one has taught me how to truly organize, but just pile more junk on stuff, on stuff, on butt, on fuck, on hump, on pump after pump. All them pumps. One day I'm just gonna bust wide open and not come back from it. I'm going to implode and explode, and there will be no fixing me because I was a silly ass Humpty Dumpty, and I wasn't taking time to be kind to find my mind, so I would know what I need to do, how to do it, and the benefits of it when I do it, and the opposing side of what happens when I don't do it, the benefits of that. So plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed. How much rest do you get now? Today is the Sabbath day and your ass is out spending money. You are out worried about bills, going to pay bills and trying to make money and get money. When you come home after that, you're tired, you're ran down because you've been dragged through all the trenches of hell. But you look at me funny when I say I had to get my knowledge from a lot of it from hell. Because this is where we're in. Heaven ain't just gonna open the door to you. Paradise is not just, even though we just read that, paradise is just not open to you in the way that you feel it is. Paradise is always open to those who seek, to the humble and the meek. Read on.
Yeah. Perfect goodness.
Hold it. What'd you say?
Yeah. Perfect goodness.
Yeah. What?
Perfect goodness.
Perfect goodness. No, ain't nobody perfect. That's why your unruly ass ain't getting into paradise. Because you are not perfect. And you hate when you see the beauty of perfection. You hate it because you know your ugly ass can't go where I go. And the gift that I have for you, they're called hellhounds. And I have authority over them. Yes, I do. And they are for you because you try to devour me with your hate. They feed off of that. So I give them to you. That's their duty. I'm rubber. You're glue. Whatever you say to me, whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. Huh? That hurts much. I win, you lose. So you say what? The perfect,
and wise though.
the perfect goodness and wise don't. It's for the perfect. So if you can't be perfect, then you can get nowhere near my Father. He will have nothing to do with you except to get rid of you. And he has these parts to do this. He has other creatures that he dispenses to get rid of the fuckery, the foulness. You know, just say uh, the foolery, but wait, the folly, the foolery, the folly. Yeah, we gonna go there. Read on 53 real quick.
The root of evil is sealed up from you.
The root of evil is sealed up for you. The ones who listen, the ones who hear, you who pay attention. The root of evil is sealed up from you. All you have to do is be sealed, be still, and you will be healed instantaneously. Now, when I say instantaneously, you still gonna have to go through the process of healing, but you are healed. Know that I am and be still. And when you do this, you will know that you are. Come on.
Weakness and the moth is hid from you.
Weakness, weakness, and the moth is hid from you. You won't get your ass eaten up by your weakness, by your weak ass thoughts, by your crooked, iniquitous, vain, and arrogant imaginations that are running wild and rampant in your womb that causes that causeth you to live in this unsavory reality, or I should say exist in this unsavory reality that you dwell in. Come on.
And corruption is fled into hell to be
And corruption is fled into hell to be
forgiven.
forgotten. See? If you looked at the videos I just put out before this, some filthy ass, dirty ass, Caucasian, heathenistic dogs, they call themselves police officers, but they are policy officers. They tried to come give me a citation for speaking the word unto you, a kind word, a stern word. Job chapter 6. And I had these same scriptures in my hand when they came. Job chapter 6, 25. So they cannot be forgiven, but they shall be sent into hell to be forgotten. When you awaken to the call that is ready to show you who you are, when you take heed to that calling in you that is saying, I need to know who I am. I can't keep going on like this. That call shall be answered. It shall be met. But what shall you meet it with? Most of you will be too afraid out of your little ass minds to adhere to what you hear, because you are too far gone in fear. So you will never be able to come near this sphere. So they tried to give me a citation. But if you looked at those videos, if people were really watching it, you should be motivated by these things. You shouldn't be afraid. I am what you would call a so-called black man, standing up to the police with the right tools, the right words, they're in the right vibration, with the right and the left hand, and they can't do shit to me. Black, blue, brown, white, whatever fucking brotherhood they think they claim. You cannot do anything to me except help me grow, earn more stripes in the presence of my Father. Yeah. You are but a stepping stone for me. I am to tread upon you as I will, to make my path, to take my place in paradise. You can have the promised land, nigga. And what I come with is what? 25. 6 and 25, the book of Job. Read that. Excuse me, the book that you call Job, the book of Job. Huh? How forcible are right words? I don't have to come with violence as you do. The violence I come with is silence. My silence. The noise I make, you don't even hear it. You hear my mouth speaking, but you don't hear the noise that I'm really making. You don't hear the noise that you're making. You don't really hear the noise that you're making. The noise you're making. Because you don't have it, but you will get it. So how forcible are right words? Come on. But what though you'll argue and reprove? What are you trying to argue with me? What is it gonna prove? You still gonna feel like shit, and I'm still gonna be the best. And I'm gonna feel greater when I leave you now, because you cannot take me down. Ain't nobody gonna take my, what do you say? Nobody gonna take my stride. Nobody's gonna hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. You're not gonna stop me. Yo, 6 and 25. Yes. Second Esdras, chapter 8, verse. I left it. Mother has something she wants to put in. 8 and what? 25? What you got? Hold on. The book of Second Esdras, chapter 8, verse 25. Come on. Hold it. For while I live, I will speak. And so long that I have understanding, I will answer. Nobody's going to stop me. The vibration that I vibrate on, that I come with, it destroys tanks. It destroys atom bombs. It destroys missile silos. It destroys presidents. It destroys governments. It destroys kings. It destroys daddies. It destroys queens. It destroys mamas. It destroys iniquity. It destroys evils. It destroys all things that are unnatural. And it restores things unto the natural. So as long as my time to be here, I am going to destroy your ass because this is the way I come to bring life, to destroy the parasite, to give life. No more feeding off of my children. No more feeding off of my people. For there is none equal unto I, thus saith I, because I knoweth I. And you are unalike unto me. Thank you for that good side platter, mother. Excuse me, Mata. Forgive me, we don't have no mothers here. Thank you, Mata. So why try to argue? And I'm saying to you, you perfect ones who feeling all this energy and you don't know what it is. What it's saying is sit down and find out what it is. Don't try to argue with these people who want you to argue. Don't give them that kind of energy. Just say, have a great day. Just say thank you. I appreciate the words that you gave me, but I've gotten all I needed. And I'm going to remove myself from the situation. So the life that I come to give, it destroys the life that comes to take. So that you can take time out to be kind, so that you can find your peace of mind. This is your relaxer. Be laid back now. This is your relaxer. Allow me to do my duty and relax you so that you can stand upright in the most positive and encouraged demeanor possible. Enlightened because your burden has been lifted because you chose to stand and fight and not sit and die or lie and die. Fried, died, and laid to the side. No, we don't want that any longer. That's not what we really wanted in the first place. But nobody here could give it to us because it wasn't time for you to receive me. Now I am here. Now you shall receive me. You have no choice in this matter. You always have a choice, but you are going to receive me. Your choice is how you choose to receive me. But you have no choice about receiving me. You are going to, without a shadow of a doubt, receive me. I shall be received and I shall be acknowledged. But this time is different. So, we can go over there. I'm going to go and I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this, chapter 4. And this, I'm just going to read through. You can take it if you choose on this Sabbath day. You can take it the next moment that you sleep and you awake. But you better take it time out now to be kind unto yourself. You better take some time out to be kind unto yourself, or you're going to lose your time because you have proven yourself to be unworthy. You may not be a bad individual, bad person per se, but you are not ready for what has come. And you will be a hindrance to those that are awakening and they are ready to fight. So I will remove you out of the equation to make a better situation for my children in this occasion, this joyous occasion, which is the jubilation, which is the time of releasement. Go far top. It's your born day. For the rest of your life, this is your first day. I'm going to make it my best and not my worst day. Happy born day. Happy born day. I'm going to make it my born day. Book of Job, chapter 4, verse 1. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, 2. If we say to commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Most people cannot. 3. Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. 4. Thy words have upholden him that was fallen, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. 5. But now it is come upon thee, and thou faintest. It toucheth thee, and thou art troubled. 6. Is not this thy fear, thy confidence, the uprightness of thy ways, and thy hope? 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished, being innocent. Yeah, I know. It's for a different time. But listen to what he says. Whoever perished, being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? 8. Even as I have seen that, even as, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. 9. By the blast of Father they perish. Didn't I just say that? And by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. 10. The roaring of the lion and the voice of the fierce lion and the of the young lions are broken. 11. The old lion perisheth for lack of prey. Hallelujah. And the stout lions' whelps are scattered abroad. I don't know if y'all really heard it. It just went along with what we just read over there. What we was just speaking about. Yeah, it smells good to me too. It smells so good. 12. Now a thing was secretly brought to me, and mine ear received a little thereof. 13. In thoughts from the visions of the night. Let me say that again. In thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth on men. 14. Fear came upon me, and trembling, which made all my bones to shake. 15. Then a spirit passed before my face. The hair of my flesh stood up. 16. It stood still, but I could not discern the form thereof. An image was before mine eyes. There was silence, and I heard a voice saying, shall mortal man be more just than Fatah? Shall a man be more pure than his maker? 18. Behold, he put no trust in his servants. Huh? He don't trust his servants? Why he don't trust his servants? Because you niggas don't know how to serve. Ungrateful ass. 18. Behold, he put no trust in his servants, and his angels are charged with folly. What? Even the angels? The ones that's supposed to be higher than me, that I was told that's higher than me, they are charged with the same thing that I'm charged with, being a fucking fool. I don't accept these charges, Father. I don't accept these charges. I was ignorant. But when you called me, I answered the call. When you really put that call, I answered the call. When you was ready, I made myself get ready. I'm fighting the excellent fight because I want not to lose my life. And not only not wanting to, I'm not in fear of losing my life. I am in jubilation to know that I am everlasting and eternal. There's something so great as you thought of me to bring me forth out of that womb, that beautiful womb of your mind. And you pulled me out of darkness and you brought me into the bosom of your light and you breathed life into me and you kept me through all of my fuckery. And you didn't destroy me when, if I had that power in this mind state, I would have destroyed me. How mighty are you that you can put up with not only my fuckery, my foolishness, but the foolishness of everything? How can I not be grateful? Even if I don't know who you are, how can I not be grateful? How, why shouldn't I find out what has been keeping me so I can learn how to give, so I can show it my thanks, learn how to show it my thanks and my gratitude, my appreciation when I am appreciative. But most of you have been given so much, even in your, uh, even in your poverty. You have been spoiled, even in your poverty, because He has still cared for us in our lowliness, all to teach us something, and we have not learned. And we think we are greater than our Maker, that we choose not to find out who and what it is. Arguing and bitching about stupid shit. Who said he a man? Why is y'all? Shut the fuck up and turn that shit off. We all hate men because, or I don't any longer, but we all have hated or still harbor hatred towards men because we have not done and lived up to our duty. But let's say you as a woman, what have you done to help that man in his strive for perfection? Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. What have you done? If you are greater than me, what have you done to help me help you? What have you truly done to help yourself out of the condition that you put yourself in? It's my responsibility, but I allowed it. The same as my father allowed it. See, you can't keep blaming me. You have to take responsibility for yourself. But you're too busy trying to take from me. And you're not taking anything on on yourself. You're not taking anything up with yourself. Everything you see is on the outside. In. When I naturally see from the inside out. When you naturally see from the inside out. But you're geared more to outside. And now I'm acting and behaving just like you. Looking at things from the outside. So I'm missing everything that is within. My maker, my creator. You better listen to these words that I speak. Because you'll never hear these words spoken the way that they're spoken today by anybody else. Except only me. If there's more time after me, but there's always time, but ain't no after me. But the time that you exist in, if there's more time here, you will only get this here. So behold, verse 18, he put no trust in his servants, and his angels, he charged them with folly. So when it says in Psalms 91, verse, what is that, verse 8, 11, 10, somewhere around there? Don't take long, hold on. Psalms 91. No, it's not 91. Verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. But if I'm paying attention, if he gonna give his angels charge over me, what does it mean? What does charge mean? When he says over here that, and his angels he charged with folly. So does this mean I give somebody complete and total control over me? Heavens no. So why in the fuck would I give some goddamn nigga named Jesus control over me when he ain't even as high as the angels? Or a Muhammad, or a Buddha, or a Krishna, or a Shiva, or any piece of dog shit, a Baal, Peor, a Mammon, a Amen Ra. Why would I do such foolishness? Because somebody flew by me in a chariot. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? I don't gotta say it like that. Who are you? That thing is it's cold-blooded. What's that called right there? Chariot. Can I ride it? Show me how to ride it. But if I do try to ride it, will it do something to me before I try to get on it? Will it do something bad to me or good? How did you get this? Who gave it to you? Did you make it? Question everything. Question me. Question my authority. I dare you. I need you to. I would very much like you to. Because if you're not questioning me, you don't deserve me. So he's saying none of you are living up to what I created you to be. Not the left hand, not the right hand. But today, today, you got it. My Father has given me two hands, and I shall use them both. For I am the pillar of his house, and I shall uphold his laws, placements, and instructions, because I am his laws, placements, and instructions. 19. How much less on them that dwell in the house of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, which are crushed before the moth. You better rewind this. 20. They are destroyed from morning to evening. Everything you do is death, murder, and destruction. You don't got to go out with a pistol to be murdering. I mean, you murdering yourselves. And you're trying to give your past that murder onto me. I accept it not in the manner in which you want to give it to me. I'm going to redirect your murder and shoot you right in your fucking face with it. I'm going to make you put up that pistol to your own face and blow your own goddamn mind out the way. And if you holy and you just ain't ready to be holy, if you are one of those seeds, that pure seed, but you just ain't ready, I'm going to remove you to the side gently so that you can be a spectator. Because what we in, this ain't no spectation. There's expectations, but this ain't no spectacle for spectation. There are righteous and holy things that are expected of us. Excellent things. And if you can't be it, you're just in the way. So I shall remove you out of the way. But if you are ready, then I shall move you. I shall allow you to move into your place, and I shall be your help along the way. 20. They are destroyed from morning to evening. They perish forever without any regarding it. You don't really care about your brothers and sisters that's dying. What's up, brother? Nigga, I'm not your brother. You have no care for me. You're not my sister. You have no care for me. You're not my father, my mother. You don't care for me. Although I still care for you because this is my responsibility. I care for everything. Me, myself, first and foremost. And I will no longer put anybody else outside of me, before me, on me, behind me, within me. It is only me. And if you don't want to be me, then there's no need for you. If you don't know that you are me, then there's no need for you. This is why you keep destroying each other. This is why we have been destroying. Now, some of us weren't destroying ourselves for that reason. We were looking for ourselves. And in the midst of that destruction, we found ourselves. And we decided to revive ourselves with the breath of life that was just waiting for 21. Let's read 20 again. They are destroyed from morning to evening, all day, every day. No regards for your life. They perish forever without any regarding. You think you raised up your children. You have destroyed your children. You sent them to college and they have doctorate's degree and associate degree. And my son, he works at the plant and she's a teacher. And you think that you actually done something of goodness. You've actually destroyed them. You've set them on a path. You've set us on a path of destruction. And it's been done to you. So I don't hate you for it, fathers and mothers. For you know not how to be a father. You know not how to be a mother. But I will teach you. I will show you. Whether you like it or not. You will see me and you will know that I am. 21. Doth not their excellence which is in them go away? Everything that you've given us, that you've taught us, is going to go away because it's fake. You haven't taught me anything of real substance, but the life that I have lived through you and my experiences through everything has taught me what real substance is. That there's only one thing that I can hold on to. And although you can't see it, I'm holding on to it right now. Although you can't be it, I got a lock on it that I won't ever let it get away from me ever again. Doth not their excellency, which is in them, go away? That means I am going to leave you. And when I leave you, they die, even without a wise dome. Let's read that one more. 21, chapter 4, the book of Job. Doth not their excellency, which is in them, go away? So when this thing is gone, when it leaves you, when it walks out the door, because it has decided that you are a lost cause, they die, even without a wise dome. Just like that book closed. Give me second Edges 8:51 one more time. Yes. This is the book of second Edges, chapter 8, verse 51. Huh? For innerstand thou for thyself. And seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Why are we looking for something else when we have not yet looked for ourselves? Take time to be kind so that you may find your peace of mind for thyself.